Hi all, thank you for joining us today. I'm Daria and I'll be hosting this webinar on the latest features on Dynamics 365 supply chain management. We know that everyone's time is valuable, so we'll try to make it practical and straight to the point. Before we dive into the agenda, here is a quick reminder of who we are. N.Progression is a Microsoft partner focused on Dynamics 365 products. We help businesses to implement, support, and upgrade Dynamics 365 for both ERP and CRM. And today we are going to discuss platform updates plan, what's new and changed in Dynamics 365 supply chain management. Then there's going to be a brief demo and time for your questions. Our speakers for today are Peter, a business architect and head of our ERP department, and Andrew, our technical lead architect. And with that, I'll hand over to Peter.
Thank you, Daria. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I have some technical issues. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Please type in the chat if you face any issues.
Okay, great. So, to begin our today's session, I'd like to share with you a full map of new features which Microsoft added to Dynamics 365 supply chain management over the past year. This time, the champion among functional areas was definitely production control. It's not only about features, a huge amount of enhancements were added to this area. The biggest feature was achieve regulatory compliance and quality excellence. This feature includes advanced quality management functionality and allows users to set up a quality control system in accordance with the main European and American standards. This feature released during the last summer in 10.44 release. And now it makes possible to abandon a lot of ISV solutions and custom developments in favor of using standard functionality. Additionally, new features have been introduced across various areas, such as inventory management, sales and marketing, source and procurement as usual. So a lot of features in a lot of areas. So for more details, you can search official Microsoft Learn portal, or you can visit my YouTube channel, where you can find all the videos of our past webinars with descriptions and live demos as well. And for now, let's move on to the upcoming release. Not upcoming actually right now, but already release which go live at December 10.46. And I'd like to transfer a word to my colleague Andrew. Andrew, please.
Thank you, Peter. And hello, everyone. And thank you for joining our today's session. 10.046 was released one day after Christmas in December, basically. So, and according to the new release policy, Microsoft releases 4 updates over the year. And 2 of them are major ones. So the current release is denoted as a minor release. So the next major update will be released in March this year. And let me go back to the current update and briefly review the changes. The first area that I would like to start with is inventory and logistics. In this area, there is a new feature called Enhanced Supply Chain Traceability with Tracking Attributes. With this feature, you can monitor and manage various activities within the supply chain. You can configure data collection and assign it to specific activity types and codes to store measurements and attributes for tracking and tracing. The system also enables you to retrieve all measurements and attributes related to each serial number, batch number, asset number, or lot number. This retrieval process ensures that you can access all relevant data for analysis and decision making. Let's continue with the next areas of sales and marketing and production control. The feature number 2, calculate prices and discounts without creating sales orders. This feature allows the unified pricing management in Dynamics 365 supply chain management to calculate customer and volume-specific prices and discounts without requiring you to create a sales order. This capability is useful both when creating quotes and when integrating with external selling systems where you need to calculate prices without creating a sales order. Just provide product, quantity, and customer details to trigger pricing and discount calculations programmatically. The feature exposes key calculation methods and provides sample code so you can implement custom pricing logic if you need. Let's talk about product control enhancements. Basically, all of them are related to the production floor execution interface. Enhancement number 1, auto-complete secondary operation with primary. This feature enhancement completes secondary operation automatically when a worker uses the production floor execution interface to complete their related primary operation. The time recorded for the secondary operation matches the time registered for the primary operation. Supervisors can activate this functionality by enabling the complete secondary operation with primary parameter on the route group associated with the secondary operation. Material list on the production floor execution interface. This feature enhancement allows production floor workers to view the list of material required for the job directly within the production floor execution interface. This feature enhances visibility into material requirements, helping workers ensure that all necessary components are available before starting or continuing a production task. Serial number reporting beyond single unit. This feature enhancement lets workers use the production floor execution interface to report a quantity greater than 1 for items that are tracked by serial number, but not strictly controlled by it. To enable this functionality, the item must be linked to a tracking dimension group, where the serial number control setting is set to no for the serial number dimension. And the final enhancement in this area are record test results from the production floor execution interface. This enhancement allows workers to record test results on quality orders directly from the production floor execution interface. So let's switch to the warehouse management model. Point number 3, quality control with sample management feature. This feature allows you to do many things. For example, define a plan for sampling finished goods that you produce with production or batch orders. Set how often to take samples, such as 1 sample from every 5th produced batch or license plate. So you don't track samples in inventory, instead you define their life cycle. Also, you can define a plan for testing samples by using quality orders. Set how often to test the samples, such as testing every 7th sample. You can block the portion of produced goods that you didn't test. When a quality order passes, you automatically release the portion of produced goods. Also, you can keep track of samples throughout their life cycle from creation to disposal. Point number 4, manage test instrument calibration with asset management feature. This feature allows you to define test instrument types to guide quality teams in selecting the right tools for inspection and calibration, and use test instrument tags as digital twins of physical instruments. Also, you can model each test instrument as an asset, giving you full visibility into its life cycle from acquisition to calibration and retirement, while aligning with the maintenance best practices. In addition, using this feature, you can implement maintenance plans to automate calibration, scheduling, and generate maintenance work orders to perform and document calibration events. The plans can be time-based or usage-based, reducing the risk of missed calibrations and ensuring compliance with industry standards. The work orders include all necessary details, tasks, resources, and compliance notes. So this concludes the features and enhancements that I wanted to present at our webinar. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in our chat. Now I would like to turn the floor over to Peter. So Peter, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Andrew. So, and before I jump into the actual sampling process and show how we work with samples in the system, I want to spend a minute on the setup. There are actually quite a lot of settings involved in this process, and I will not go through them one by one in the system because it will take a lot of time to show and talk about all of them. I'd like to say that all configuration here is split in two parts. The first part, new entities that were introduced specifically for the sample management functionality. You can see it in the left part. And second, there are several settings that already existed before and were used for standard quality orders, which you know for a lot of years. So let me quickly walk you through what new configuration options were added. First of all, it's sample label layouts. Actually, all these settings are on the same order. You have to set them up in the system to set the functionality. Sample label layouts enable flexible design of sample labels content to accommodate specific business requirements. Sample lifecycle states represent the various stages sample goes through during its life cycle. Sample procedure types define categories and groups for organizing procedures. These configurations ensure that your process samples consistently and in compliance with organizational and regulatory requirements. Sample procedures define the specific steps or actions required for handling samples. Sample types define the classification and processing methods for samples. And sample associations define how and when quality samples are taken for a specific item. So you will link specific items to exactly sample types and item sampling. So, and also there are existing settings, existing entities such as item sampling, enhanced to support sample registrations and testing plans, quality associations, link sampling logic to the report as finished production event, test groups, you all know them, define which tests are performed during quality orders and control how inventory is updated for samples, batch disposition codes used to block or release produced inventory batch based on items, and test outcomes, and inventory status used to block or release produced license plates based on test outcomes. So, and now we usually go to exactly in the system. I've switched to the system, and for the beginning, let me briefly remind you that we have two sample selection scenarios implemented depending on the production type. The first one is inline sample, This is when samples are taken manually during the production process. And the second option is continuous sample. This is an automated sampling approach at regular intervals throughout batch production to monitor quality trends and maintain consistency in product quality during a production run. Today, I'll be demonstrating the first option, inline sample. And to initiate an inline sample, I'm going to production model, production control model, all production orders. And I'll create a new production order. For the required quantity for this demo, I will use 10 pieces. Let me choose item number. This. Right. Warehouse. And quantity. Click create. It will take a few more seconds. Now we have our production order, and the status is created. And as a next step, the production order needs to be moved to the started status. First of all, I need to estimate it. The status will be estimated after this action. It will take a few seconds again. Now it's estimated. And as a next step, I will start the production order. I'm going to disable the post and consumption journals, post pick and sleep list, and post road card now, so we don't depend on actual inventory availability. Normally journals are posted at this stage, but this doesn't affect the sampling process in any way. I'll click OK. The planning optimization process will start, and usually it takes around 30 seconds. We need to wait a little bit. And as a result of this action, the production order will get status started. I think a few more seconds and our production order will be ready to continue. Yes, now the status is started, operation completed. So, and now let's open View tab. And in the Manager Quality group, let's select Initiate Inline Sample Management. Some parameters filled here automatically based on sample association according to my item number. And as you may see, item sampling set it up for 10%, and for our quantity, sample size will be only one item. Let's click OK. And here you can see that quality order created successfully. Let's open it. Go to quality orders. Here we can see our quality order and our test plan. And I like to use here a feature that was released not so long ago, 2 releases back in 10.44. This is a quick result entry. it's very convenient. Actually, its main benefits really show when you're testing more than one sample, but it's still useful here too. Here we can see 3 different tests, some expected results, mean, max, and standard results. And here in result value, I have to enter the actual result for this sample. And we will see test result here on the last column. So let me fill some results. This one will pass. This one will pass too, and this one will be failed. Let's save it. We can go back to quality order and validate it. Okay. And in this example, as you may see, the quality order status became fail. From this point on, the process hasn't changed and fully depends on the company's business requirements. An additional sample might be taken, the entire order could be put on hold, quarantined, or even scrapped. This part of the process remains exactly the same. That concludes my demonstration. And I have a question in chat. I will answer it right now if you don't mind. So the question: in the first overview of features added during 2025, releases number 2042 to 1045, we also have an overview with 1046 included. Not yet. I don't have an overview included 10.46, but I will prepare it soon after this webinar. Yeah, so I will have the whole picture, maybe even 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will add the fifth one, 46. Usually I prepare just 4 last releases, so from 43 to 46. Yeah, but you can merge 42 from our presentation. You will get it soon after webinar. So as we have technical problems with the demo environment, I think we'll skip this part, and Daria, I will ask you to continue with the presentation. Again, sorry for this issue.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. We are really sorry that we couldn't provide you with the demo, but we'll make sure to send you a recording as soon as possible. Also, I can see a raised hand. So if you have a question, I think, Maria, you raised a hand. Please type it in the chat or in the Q&A session. And we just wanted to share a few solutions that can help you to make your experience with Dynamics 365 better. We will briefly share it, and if you have any questions based on the today content, please let us know in the chat, and we'll get back to it right after a short part with the solutions. So first is Advanced Database Log. It's a solution that makes understanding data changes in your ERP system a lot easier. So instead of digging through technical logs, you can easily see what's changed, who changed it, and even what lines were deleted. Next is our AI-based solution, Advanced Support Case Management. So when a user raises an issue, then Copilot instantly analyzes its type and content provided using advanced AI algorithm. It searches within database log and knowledge base, or also within previous resolution. If the issue is identified, then it's immediately shared with the user without human intervention. And in case human attention is required, then Copilot makes sure to assign it to the most relevant support team member or a consultant. based also on the previous experience of issues resolutions. And our another solution is Cloud Green. It helps you to stay fully in control of your Dynamics 365 updates. So instead of installing these updates and hopes that nothing gets broken, then you can see exactly what's changing, what custom extensions are affected, and what real impact is on your system, both technically and functionally. All of these solutions are available on Microsoft App Source. We'll share the links along with the recording and with the demo and with some other supporting materials after the webinar. And we are always happy to collaborate with Microsoft partners and clients. We also offer an extended team model to strengthen your Dynamics 365 team. We have consultants with 10 to 20 years of experience with dynamic supply chain management available for you, and our rates start from 40 to 60 euros per hour. So if you're interested, please get in touch with us. So now it's time for the questions. Please let us know in the chat if you have any. The quick note that we have some more webinars coming up over the next months. Peter will be sharing emails with invitations, or you can also keep an eye on our website. Now let's see if we have any questions. There is a question regarding similar webinar for the finance update. I think, Peter, it's for you. Question in the chat: will there be a similar seminar for finance for the current update?
No, we don't have plan to prepare the same type of webinar for finance this time. Usually it's not so so much interest for it as for supply chain management, but we will think about it for the next release 10.47 draft.
Okay, do you have some more questions? I guess that's it with the content for today. And again, we'll be sharing a demo recording with the latest features soon. So if there are any questions right now, please write them in the chat. If no,
and
then
if you sorry, Daria, if you will have any questions after you get recording with demo in it, exactly with demo in the system, I will always be open for any questions. Please find me in LinkedIn. Yeah, I think that would be more convenient, and you can ask everything after demo too, of course. Thank you.
Okay, if there are no more questions, I guess we can finish the session for today. If you remember any questions later, you can reach out to Peter or Andrew directly on LinkedIn, or reach out to us via email or website, and we will be happy to provide you with the answers. We are really sorry again that we couldn't provide you with the demo. Hopefully we will send it to you as soon as possible.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you so much for joining. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining. Have a great day.